welcome back on my channel Divine Empress Messages, or if you're new here, great to have you. So today we have a no contact pick a card reading, timeless version, so whenever you see this reading there is likely a message for you. So here we have pile 1, 2 and 3, and with pile 1 we have this cute pink crystal, and with pile 2 we have this light blue crystal, and with pile 3 we have this kind of milk color bluish crystal. So you may pause the video if you feel like it, and once you're decided with pile 1, 2 or 3, see the timestamps down below, and let's get started and find out what is going on in your no contact connection right now. Let's get started. Welcome to your no contact pick a card reading for all of you who chose pile 1, and here we have this pink crystal, so this is your pile. So let's see this timeless message for your no contact connection. So you have the High Priestess here, so it's very strongly showing that you are likely in no contact right now. You haven't really seen each other or heard from each other recently, and both of you have very likely kind of drawn into yourselves, and you are very much, contemplating on this connection. So that's where you are right now. Also, the card is talking about kind of secrecy, so very likely it's just really undercover right now, not a lot happening physically at this moment or in the recent past at least. So yeah, you are really contemplating about this and trying to figure out how you're feeling about this no contact connection right now. So yeah, let's find out further. So we have the Ace of Swords here, so I do see some clarity coming in, some truth coming out for sure, and I do see communication. So if you're wondering if you're receiving a message or phone call or some kind of maybe see something on social media, how you find out what's going on with them, it's very likely to happen because there's this Ace of Swords, and swords are about communication and definitely about clarity. And for some of you, this could be some type of communication that's kind of going to cut the cords if you had kind of a negative separation in the past, so that could be it. But anyways, Ace of Swords is also about a victory, so this could be, well, this news could be positive or negative, but anyways, it's going to give you clarity about this. And also Ace of Swords is a new start, so for some of you this could be a new start of communicating again. So for some of you, maybe you had an argument or disagreement or something like that, and you are now kind of drawn in, but you are gonna start communicating very soon again. So we need to see the entire picture to know which is the most likely. So we have the Nine of Cups, so this is wish coming true. So for some of you, maybe you are hoping that you will be together with this person again, and I see this wish coming through because they are kind of hugging, and Nine of Cups is about the wishes coming true. So what think about what type of wish do you have about this no contact connection, and that's very likely coming through, I see. But both of these they are wearing masks, so I feel that is because of the no connection here, no contact. Both of you are kind of not telling your truth right now, so maybe you're just kind of figuring it out, but soon you're gonna reveal it with the Ace of Swords here, and maybe that's something that's going to help you to be in communication again. And I feel like for some of you, if you are a masculine and feminine energy, I do see kind of the masculine initiating this contact very likely, because I'm just drawn into this blue color, and blue color is about communication, and we have a lot of blue in these tarot cards right here. So I feel like he could be, the masculine energy could be contacting you, and the start of this new phase is coming from there for some of you at least. And yeah, well, I see kind of a good start here, potential for being in the communication again. you have protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So definitely you are protecting your energy. You really don't want to get entangled with anything toxic. So for some of you, what I saw here is kind of the sword cutting this rose, blue rose of communication. I feel like for some of you, it's just again showing the no contact situation here, that you are not talking right now and you are kind of protecting your energy. You really don't want to, get entangled in the past again. So, which I totally understand. The past sometimes needs to be in the past, and maybe you want something new. However, you are in this time of no contact, you are also getting your strength back, and getting back to what is your truth. What do you want from a partnership, and what values do you have, and how you want to be treated, and stuff like that. So for some of you, like here I see her kind of, he's hugging her, looking kind of, smiling. Sorry, you can see here, but she's kind of, her entire face is behind a mask. So for some of you, Palvan, I feel like maybe you were hurt in the past, and now you're kind of apprehensive, and you have your guard up, and you're guarded about this. So even if you really want to be in the contact with him or her again, I feel like some of you could feel a little bit scared about it, which I totally understand. What a beautiful card. I let the healing energy of my heart heal my body from any discomforts. So yeah, you are definitely focusing, protecting your heart very strongly here, because yeah, we have the crossed arms. You don't really, and they are kind of over their faces and chests. So definitely protecting your heart here. Maybe you were hurt in the past. So yeah, you really want to heal your heart right now, and beautiful green color here. So a lot of like that heart chakra energy opening for you and blooming again. And with this, your heart chakra opening, because you are focusing on your healing right now, your heart is able to open again and feel romance again, because red rose is kind of the most romantic flower there is. So yes, beautiful. I do see a healing for your heart coming here. So for some of you, this could definitely mean that you're able to heal this connection. And even if some of you are in a partnership with this person, but you had kind of an argument, I feel like there is, coming this resolution for this, which is going to end up like a like kind of healing for you. It's a lost compass, getting back to integrity. So this is saying that maybe right now you feel lost. Lost. Maybe some of you feel lost as well, but you feel lost in this connection. So you don't really know which way to go. And right now, like, this communication hasn't happened yet. You're in no contact. You feel lost. You don't know, are you gonna get back together, or are you, going in your separate ways and meeting someone new or something like that. Anyway, I feel like there is a person maybe who could be advising you. Maybe there's others who really don't know too much about your situation, but they sure have a lot of opinions about it. So I feel like maybe you're getting a lot of kind of advice to do this or that, and you don't know what to listen. But the message here is to really focus on your own integrity and your own intuition. And because of this situation, you know the best what's going on with you. So really really analyze well if you are receiving any advice from outsiders, and really you need to focus on what is very likely to be true in this case. And this does require kind of being able to look at the situation from outsider's perspective as well, because sometimes we have these hopes and wishes, and maybe we don't quite we can't really be that objective about the outcome. Anyways, this is saying that also kind of being lost is a kind of blessing in disguise. So sometimes you need to be a little bit lost in a situation to find a new path, and it's going to turn out better in the future. Anyways, whether you be together or on someone on a kind of new path with someone else. Anyways, the motto for this card is love me or leave me. So there's definitely a message for some of you that you really want to get to the truth, and this clarity is going to help you decide to love me or leave me. Kind of, do you want to be with me or not be with me? So that's definitely coming for some of you, pile one. And then there's this song, kind of, love me or leave me or let me be lonely, and something like that. So that song could really mean something for you. I think the song is called Love Me or Leave Me, so if you want to check that out. So then we have freedom. Yeah, so for some of you, this is kind of in this separation part, in this no contact situation, you kind of feel free in a way that, you know, you are not entangled with all the drama just right now. And for some of you, I do feel like there's a lot of these angels, you know, they could be supporting her, but then they look like they could be kind of annoying her. Kind of a lot of opinions coming here and stuff like that. So that could be for some of you that these are the other people trying to butt in your business and tell their opinions, and you kind of feel bothered by that. So if that's the case, you really want to get kind of out of that and maybe withdraw to yourself and your own intuition about this situation. So that's definitely a message for some of you, pile one. So let's look at what he wants to say. He or she wants to say, I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, so I feel here maybe some of you have the other person is kind of also waiting to kind of, or they are wishing to contact you as well. However, because of your past situation, they are kind of shy, or it feels like a risk. So maybe some of you need to give some kind of hint that you are open to communicate again if you really want that. So that could be it for some of you. We both know I am not the one for you. So maybe for some of you right now, this is about the no contact situation, because there's a reason why you went no contact. So obviously there's something that you are questioning about in this connection. And for some of you, it could be just kind of a hindrance about this connection, that maybe you have these ideas that what type of person should be with what type of person. Like maybe you are so different that you feel like maybe your love can't work or something because of kind of these ideas that we get. However, you know, it is the Pride month, you know, still, and or has been, at least here where I am. So, you know, we need to kind of lose this you know, thoughts that love should look a certain way. It really doesn't. It is more about, you know, who you like and if you can work it out together. And also with this card, the Lost Compass, actually one of the meanings is that, you know, we shouldn't you know, think about all these ideas how a man or a woman should be, that we really should figure that out for ourselves, what it means and what love means to us and what a good partnership looks to us. So even if you're different, maybe it can work out, but maybe there is something that kind of makes you hesitant about this connection. You and I were too young, so maybe for some of you, you are more in the young adults section or something, or just too young at heart that maybe you acted out kind of immaturely in this situation when you went no contact. So maybe that's a message for some of you, that you have been acting immature regardless of your age. And for some of you, maybe this romance or connection didn't work out because you were too young and you just don't have the maturity or the chance right now to really get full in. Maybe your emotions need to mature a bit more for this to work out in the future, and you are of course going to find someone very likely who is able to match your energy once you're ready. And we have a yes here. So I feel like whatever you're questioning about this situation, the answer is yes. So here I do see for some of you this wish coming true. So it is a confirmation about that, about your wish. And for some of you, this yes could be just about what I said here, just confirmation about this. However, it can also mean very likely kind of positive outcomes. So I do feel like if this is a question about no contact and you come here and asking, will we be in contact again? So the answer is yes. So very likely at some point, I feel like you will be back in contact again. Let's look at this card first. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. So definitely right now it is about if you choose to be in this connection. And love is also a decision, wanting to be with someone and figure it out even when things get tough, that you don't always just go no contact or something like that. So definitely your commitment is being tested. So this is a test. Something is there to kind of take your attention away from this connection, and making you also think about what do you want to get back to this connection, or do you really realize that you need to protect your heart and maybe find someone new. I don't know, but your commitment is being tested. So for some of you, maybe you have another crush around you or something like that. And for some of you, it could be about a third party. I don't really see that mainly, but for some of you, it could be that maybe there is another person, just an outside influence, even if it's something else than a third party, it's just there is something that's taking the attention a little bit away from your connection, and that's why you're not in no contact right now. However, I do feel like it could work out, yes, so very likely you could come back together, and or at least back in communication and get this clarity. And your commitment being tested means that you need to kind of decide if you want to commit to you two, or what are you committing to. And then we're gonna look at this beautiful last card, and we have miracles and blessings. How beautiful. Everything has its gift. So regardless of your situation in this no contact connection, this pick card reading wants to tell you that there is also miracles coming to you and blessings in this situation. So very likely I see this lost compass card here, that it is definitely a blessing in disguise as well, this being lost, because it helps you to kind of get back to yourself and your own integrity and what you want, and that way you really know what do you actually want. And if you get to the communication again, then you know what to say, and you are able to communicate your standards and your feelings and your hopes and wishes and dreams. So definitely that can really make a huge difference when you are able to communicate in a clear way and not in an immature way. So definitely just know even if you feel a little bit lost right now, there is a big blessing in this no contact situation. Sometimes the distance makes the heart grow fonder, so that comes to my mind. So that is a message for some of you, pile one. So I really hope you enjoyed this no contact pick a card reading. If you did, please leave a like, and I hope I'll see you soon in my next video. And of course, subscribe if you feel like you are drawn to my videos in the future as well. So bye bye. Welcome to your no contact pick a card reading timeless version for all of you who chose pile 2 and this beautiful blue crystal. So let's find out what is exactly going on in your no contact situation. So we have here the death card, number 13. So maybe, well, this is a little bit different message here, but maybe some of you are asking about a partner who's passed on the other side, and maybe you're in the mourning right now. So maybe you are wondering if they're feeling okay or something like that. So just as comes through, as the first message. And however, this is a general message, so this could mean a lot of different things, but I see here that you are kind of, even if you are just maybe broken up with somebody or just not in communication right now, you're kind of maybe mourning about this scenario here, that you are not in a communication, and you feel the loss of this connection and this partnership here. So it feels very much maybe you feel like this communication and this relationship is somehow over right now, and you feel maybe quite sad. But with the death card, there's always a sunrise coming as well. So we really need to figure out all of these cards, what's coming up for you. So we have the Seven of Cups. So maybe for some of you who are in no contact, you felt like you were maybe um, disappointed that someone had so many options. They really had their head in the clouds. They really weren't ready to decide to get into a relationship or something like that. And maybe that's how you feel, that maybe you weren't the one or something like that. And for some reason here I see this beautiful hat on her and this hat here, so maybe this is a picture of your past as well, that you used to have a lot of fun and all these options of future and this potential was available for you, and you were really thinking about all this, what you could do together. Would you travel the world together? Would you get married? Would you move in together? What would your life be like? You really felt this romantic connection here, and you really were felt like you met the one for some of you. But however, it feels like they were wearing a mask, so maybe they went about that right now. Maybe they just wanted to keep things casual or something like that, or explore on their own, or just not ready to settle down. So maybe that's a message for some of you over there, and that's why you're in no contact, because somebody really wanted to look for these other options, or that they just had so much things going on in their life that they really didn't have or didn't want to take the time to be with you. So that could be it. And for some of you who are thinking about, departed loved one, these are kind of all these, riches on the clouds. So definitely I feel like they have everything they need on the other side right now, and are feeling, a lot of optimism and hopefulness, of the, things that are going to happen. So definitely I feel like someone is, in a better place where they have, everything they need. Then we have the Page of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is an earth sign, so Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be you or the person you are in no contact with. And this is someone quite, I would say in this case, I feel like this is a little bit juvenile energy. Maybe someone is a world traveler energy. So they really they aren't rooted down in their lives. So they are really just merely starting to build their life, but not really feel, I don't really feel that they are really that secure in their life, whom you're asking about, because this is a page, so this is a juvenile energy, and this kind of being a musician on the streets. So I feel like they don't really maybe have a secure job right now, or they could be just a world traveler. They don't really live anywhere for a long time. They just go around and meet other people all the time, and they just have enough to kind of travel, or to eating from kind of, how do you say, from everything that you get you kind of spend. So that's the financial situation, so living from hand to mouth kind of way. So I understand now why this maybe didn't work out, because someone's just not that stable in their life financially, and they just don't have that type of maturity in their life right now. So let's find out further. Dance with life, do something to change your energy. So here definitely I feel like this is someone who wants to keep in motion. They really don't want to settle down right now or get rooted in here. But also I feel like this is an kind of advice for you to get the energies to change in this situation. This requires you to do something new as well. So it is kind of when we always kind of repeat the same thing and still expect a different outcome, it just doesn't make any sense. So you need to try something new and get your energies flowing, walk a different path home, or try something new, go to a new cafe, or even the smallest things. They're gonna change your life and your energies, and you are starting to notice new opportunities, and energies are going to start flowing and unfold again. So that could be happening. So advice, and also just showing that someone's just want to flow through life and not really focus on anything right now. And what else we have for you? Oh, beautiful. I focus my thoughts and on abundance and gratitude. So definitely time for you, pile 2, to focus on the good things in your life right now. So maybe not so much focus on this, loss here. Now it's time to really start turning your mind to the positive. Oh my god, I love this card. It's so beautiful. So definitely allow your mind to travel to beautiful places where you want to like to go, and just think what makes you happy. And just the gratitude practice is really good, to every day kind of write maybe 10 things down that you are grateful for in your life. And it could be about something very simple as well. You are grateful that you have a roof over your head. You are grateful that you ate a good meal today. And if you find it really hard to be positive right now, it can be these small things, and it becomes easier when your vibration rises. And personally, I have done kind of gratitude lists and practices, and just made myself to think positive thoughts about me, and I do feel like it works. It really does work and makes you have a more positive outlook. And once you feel more more confident in yourself, also you just kind of open your mind up to maybe new people, and make new friends and new opportunities, go out more, socialize. Then you're not so stuck on this no contact scenario. We have a drifter, experiencing life as it comes. So the drifter doesn't really surprise me. It seems to go well with the Page of Pentacles and Dance with Life. So this is about, now is the time actually to just drift through life. Like maybe you don't know where you're going right now, or you know that you want happiness, or you want a certain type of connection, but right now you don't know what type of person would be right for you, where you're gonna find them. So in that sense, you feel like you're just drifting. And the card here is to say that now you are meant to drift and not just do. So in that way, I feel that also for you, maybe you feel like you are not getting much done right now, that you are maybe just drifting in your life, that you don't know where your path is, and maybe you are out of job right now or something. But there is a blessing in this. This is a phase in your life where you are just kind of meant to find a new path, and you understand maybe, or maybe you've just decided to work less or something like that. You want an easier schedule right now. So you kind of understand that others are just go. They have a really busy schedule. They're in the hamster wheel, but you really want a more flowing life, and that's what you're meant to be. So I feel like maybe the two of you, pile 2, are kind of drifter types of souls. Maybe you both are travelers. Maybe you both are young and kind of have that passionate lifestyle. You really don't care about money that much. You just care about love and experiences, happiness, and stuff like that. And it can be hard in that phase of facing kind of, it can be hard in the face of life, that's what I mean, to kind of come together and have a solid partnership when you both are kind of like wanderers, drifters, very kind of this modern types of souls. And maybe you are quite young, maybe in your 20s, early 30s for some of you, where you want to explore the world before settling down. And of course you feel love and romance and that. However, you find it hard right now to have that connection. This could be for some of you someone who lives in a distance as well. divine timing. So yeah, it's just maybe not the right time right now, but it is coming. So the energies want to tell you that, these partnerships are gonna, form themselves once you feel naturally kind of that you are in a good place for this in your life. So divine timing is at place, so really wouldn't be too worried about the timing here. You are meant to drift and enjoy right now and kind of be a wanderer of the world. And you are going to naturally have that phase in your life where you feel like, yeah, now I want a partnership, or it feels like a natural thing, and that's just when it's just going to happen, like on its own. No need to kind of be too active there. I feel you even though we are apart. So definitely goes really well here. So you have a strong connection with someone, with the person you are in no contact with, and you do remember each other. You are on their mind. They really have these emotions when they think about you. And even if you are in separation right now in different countries, or in a distance from each other, you remember each other and you feel each other, and that could be a really good indication of coming together in the future as well. I am afraid to contact you. So yeah, there could be something maybe in your past that makes them afraid to contact you. So maybe you had some kind of drama here, because we have the kind of death card here, so something ended, so that could make them afraid to contact you. So just be aware of that pile too. I hid who I really am from you. Well, exactly here, kind of the masks that he's wearing. So he wasn't really truthful, wasn't honest, or just there's a reason why they just really went on the up and up with you. So I I am sure you know what this is for you. Don't stop. So right now, whatever you are focusing on in your life, what you decided to do in your life, now is the time to continue with that. So that's something really positive that you're doing. So if you decided to be a world traveler, an explorer, or just try something new in your life, you don't have to travel the world, but just be a drifter. Now is the time to just get on that flowing energy and continue with it. So that's advice for some of you. And here we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So I just see here a lot of the drifter energy. So, it's just saying that maybe you really need to be more mature than the Page of Pentacles. You need to be more practical to have what your idea for the future is regarding this connection or any type of relationship. So, what is your plan? How you're going to make things work out? And even if you want this connection to work, it really requires you both to have a plan how you're gonna make things happen. So if you live within a distance, how are you able to keep your relationship going? So it could be something like that. You need to really make a schedule and plan. So that's advice for some of you, pal, too. And the last card is be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So a big card about law of attraction and manifestation, and also a big card about, just being a drifter, focusing on the now and feeling the best that you can right now, having a lot of fun, focusing on your hobbies and your passions and exploring new things, and, focus on what is good and what you're grateful for right now, and also have the vision for the future as well, and maybe have the seeds of the idea for the future. So that's how you manifest, so you are able to stay in that good present energy while you have the vision of the future. So that's how you utilize the vision and the feeling that's going to become the manifestation. So that's how the law of attraction works. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, pile 2, for this no contact connection. If you did, please leave a like or subscribe if you feel like it, and I hope I see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye. Welcome to this no contact pick a card timeless reading we have here for all of you who chose pile 3 and this light crystal here. So let's find out exactly what's going on in your no contact connection. So we have the 9 of Pentacles here. So I really love this card. So this is about mingling, being single and kind of mingling with suitors, going out. But also Nine of Pentacles is about being independent. So some of you, I feel, pile 3, that you are really good looking, you are, you're generally doing well in your life, you look amazing, definitely I would say above average for many of you when it comes to looks. Like you're highly attractive. There's no wonder you attract suitors and maybe get asked out a lot, as people want to take you to art galleries or just exploring the city, something like that. They like to walk with you and get to know you. So quite interesting to see this in this no contact connection. But I feel like right now maybe you are in no contact, but still you are able to kind of being independent, that you are right now not, it seems like you aren't stuck down. So you really go out still and hang out with other people. Maybe you are even open to getting to know other suitors, even that could be it. So you are kind of independent, so you don't seem to be too crushed about this. But let's find out more. 9 of Wands. So okay, here this is really cool. So 9 of Wands, just look at this. I'm just talking that you are kind of going out and meeting these new guys, and maybe you have a new guy already or girl, and the other person is kind of like looking behind these bars, so jealous. So for some of you, I feel like your person that you're not in no contact with, they could feel jealous that you are moving on. Maybe they're kind of like, no way, they are already feel like they are ready to date other people. So maybe something like that is in here, or at least this is advice for you. If you go out with someone new, they could become very jealous. So I don't think things look too bad for you right now. You are just like, oh well, I'm attractive, I can get someone else, very kind of in your divine feminine energy, just your attraction is very strong. So and you are utilizing it. You're like, well, oh well, they ghosted me, I don't care, I'm just meanwhile going to date others. And here we have the 7 of Swords. So yeah, this is kind of means, well, 7 of Swords means kind of like cheating, but in here I feel it just goes well that you're just you're just going out with new people already. Maybe they thought that you would be sad for a longer time, or you're not dating other men or women, um but once they ghosted or just went away, or when you went no contact, you're just like, I don't care, I'm going out with others. And and maybe they feel like you're cheating right now, even when you're not really even together. But you're not cheating if you're single and going out with others, and you're not together, you're in no contact right now, so it's not cheating. But maybe they feel like that. She's like very comfortable right there, very, if you can see, she looks like so like, yeah, I don't give a damn, I do what I want. And and then we have this dancer lady, this statue here. So I just feel like that's just talking about your feminine energy, whether you're a man or woman. You know that you can attract others. So that's really powerful as well. So yeah, you feel very good. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. It's just saying that, yeah, you don't mind about a specific person maybe too much. You are really thinking about this no contact person, but in the end, maybe you came here and you are already kind of on a new path, and you are open to find a relationship with someone else as well. So definitely that feminine creative energy is happening around you, and you are attracting others for sure. And even if you do feel like you don't really, she's around an empty table, so if you aren't really interested, you're somebody who isn't interested in dating others just yet, you are still attracting a lot of guys or girls, whether you're a man or woman. So you have these opportunities coming left and right, and others are definitely dreaming like they want to kiss you and stuff like that, go out with you. When my mind is still, I hear my inner voice. So yeah, you're just not that bothered. That's what I feel like. You aren't really, your mind is not too obsessed with this no contact person. Maybe you're just like, you don't care, if they kind of ghosted. You have other things to do. You look good. You got your own. You know how to have fun on your own. Or you just have a lot of good things going around that you aren't going to dwell on this, even if you are kind of bothered about the no contact scenario. It's not, overwhelming. So I feel like you have very good, you have a lot of good things in your life, and you really like yourself and the way you look and who you are, and you're a catch basically. So I just see her here, quite calm. Her mind is still, so she's not too bothered. She knows her truth. So definitely quite an interesting reading to get for a no contact. Very different from the other two. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. I even can't believe this. I was just talking about the divine feminine, so I just feel like many of you are maybe on your femininity journey, and you are really connected to your feminine energy. And in that energy, you just know you attract. You don't chase, you attract. You are in that energy. And this card as well means that you are birthing a new phase in your life. Like you are over the hump. So if you had a bad experience with this no contact person, you are not right now, maybe you're just thinking about what's going on with them, if they really think about you, but actually you are over the hump, so to say. You are in a better place right now. You are really manifesting new opportunities, and this means that you are in the most fertile phase of your life. So you are creating new life for yourself, totally different from what it used to be. You are not stuck, not at all stuck, not romantically, not financially. Everything just, abundance flows to your life. Your mind is clear, and you are just in a very good place, I feel like. And also I do see kind of the cosmic womb and the fertility and divine feminine. So some of you, there is this message about pregnancy and actual pregnancy. So be mindful of that, and be careful if you don't want to be pregnant for some reason. So but anyway, it is just saying that your life is so abundant right now. You're creating so much in your life, and this is beautiful. I love this for you, pile 3. I love this reading. Blessings. Wow. Your life is full of blessings right now. You are so blessed by angels and your life. And that's how you feel. Like you are in this just very high vibrational, good place in your mind and your heart. So, definitely you feel blessed in your life right now. And a lot of blessings are in store for you. So, no really need to be too bothered about some no contact person when you are so blessed and so abundant right now. I love you. Wow, that's very strong. So there's, you want to find love. There is someone who loves you. Could be if you are already in a new relationship. Um, this message of I love you could be coming to you very soon. They could say this to you, or you feel that you love them, or or very recently this was said. Maybe someone new told you that they love you, and now you are kind of thinking completely differently. You don't really care about any past dude or guy, or I mean girl. You don't really care about that, because you have someone who says they loves you, or you want to find this if you aren't there yet. You don't really care when things, you realize that something becomes serious with someone new. But anyways, for some of you, this could be this past person. Maybe it was someone you loved. So this was about a love connection. So it wasn't a fling or, a couple of days. It was a real connection, but you are really moving on from there. But I do see love coming to you very strongly. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So maybe someone was kind of using relationships to heal themselves, or, something like that. But it doesn't really work out. You really need to take that time to heal heal yourself and not, try to heal yourself through other people. Of course, loving romantic relationships can be very healing. However, there's this message from them whom you're talking about and you are in no contact with, that you were, maybe there was a little bit kind of a distraction. They weren't the one for you, and now you're kind of getting into this new beautiful relationship with someone who's not a distraction but a blessing. We need to let each other go. So yeah, I do see this goes very beautifully together. So I just feel like this person you're in no contact with, there's someone in the past, and definitely energetically, and you are not really in contact. However, they could look you up through social media or something like that. Maybe they're seeing that you are moving on, maybe they saw that you're engaged now or in a new relationship, and maybe they feel a little left out or cheated, that, well, I left you, but how come you now found someone new? So that could be definitely a message for some of you, pile 3, in this no contact connection. But yeah, you are leaving this past person behind you and focusing on new love. It looks like really good. Yes, again, so a strong, message here. So if you had a question about this past connection, the answer is yes. However, I feel just here it's just confirmation more that you are getting this new love, new relationship and new amazing phase in your life. And it's a big yes. This is just not, yes, it is a big yes. So big manifestations coming for you, big blessings coming for you. Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. So yeah, it's just showing that this person that you're in no contact with, it will not, start again, because you don't really care about anymore. So, it's the same. It's in the past. It's all said and done, and you don't really care. You have something new, way better coming from you. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. So, again, a big message about feminine energy. You are attracting, not chasing. You allow the man to be kind of the charmer here and swoop you off your feet. So you're just resting in your femininity, and that's why you are manifesting this new love relationships for you and this new abundance in your life, and going out and feeling so amazing. I love this reading for you, pile 3. I really am so surprised of the message. It's something so different I expected from a no contact pick a card tarot reading. However, I love this, and really, if it resonated, please leave a like so I know it resonated, and I hope I see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.